Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today, well, we're going to talk about the 2022 Jeep Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer. I'm loving these vehicles, guys. This will be a quick little overview of both of them. If you want a more in-depth version of this video, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to make it. Let's start styling and the front end. The front end of these vehicles, they have a big, bold presence to them. They're more upscale. Now, we saw this newer design language with the Jeep Cherokee and the Cherokee L, going with that more premium vibe, and these vehicles just crank it up. The front end, I like the slotted grille up front. The headlights, they look very nice, refined, a good LED signature, and the lower bumper is pretty sharp looking. Now, when you look at the Grand Wagoneer compared to the Wagoneer, the Grand Wagoneer is a little bit more luxurious. You can see the grille is slightly different. The headlights have a little bit of a different pattern to them. The Wagoneer spelt on the top of the hood is now moved down into the grille. It has a little bit more of that luxury feel. Now the side profile. I really like the side profile, guys. It's a nice boxy silhouette. These vehicles, they have a nice sharp body line across. Pretty simple, but they have a nice wide, big presence to it. And I really like the wheels they chose here. Now the rear end. The rear end's pretty sharp. You see the nice LED signature in the back. Like the rest of this vehicle, very squared off with the rear end. And on the Grand Wagoneer, you can see it's a little more premium. The lights are a little bit different. You can see they added some more chrome. The Grand Wagoneer, that vehicle in particular is supposed to compete with vehicles like the Escalade, the big heavy hitters, the Navigator and stuff like that. Where the regular Wagoneer, that's more towards like a Tahoe, maybe a Yukon, stuff like that. Now these vehicles, they're big, they're heavy, but what powers them? Well, it depends. The Wagoneer, basically that's powered by the 5.7 liter Hemi. It's paired with the e-torque system. That makes about 392 horsepower and about 404 pound-feet of torque. Pretty good numbers. Now, when you go up to the Grand Wagoneer, like I said, it's a more luxurious, more premium vehicle. They decided to slap the good old 6.4 liter in there. I love that engine. It's another Hemi engine. It makes about 471 horsepower and about 455 pound-feet of torque. Great numbers here. Now, the concept they originally showed teased the hybrid system. That hasn't come to fruition, at least not yet. But I'm happy. A lot of companies are giving the V8s a good old hurrah. I like to see them here. It's good old American old school luxury. Now let's talk interiors. Now basically they're the same interiors. The Wagoneer, very premium, very nice. But when you get to the Grand Wagoneer, they just crank it up to 11, guys. So let's focus on the Grand Wagoneer interior. You see these luxurious seats. Diamond quilted, super fine stitching. From what people are saying so far, they're super squishy. They're like the old school American luxury. When you sit down in these comfortable seats, well, they're heated seats. They're cooled seats. You can get massaging seats. They do a little bit of everything. On both these vehicles, you have a new Jeep steering wheel. Very premium. On some trims, depending on what you choose, you actually have real wood inlaid in it. It's a cool look. Now, both these vehicles, digital gauge clusters. It's becoming the norm now. Very high resolution. A lot of good features. On the Grand Wagoneer, you can get night vision. And a lot of other cool features that premium luxury brands are offering. And a giant Uconnect system. And that's the Uconnect 5 system. It's the latest and greatest system from them. I've talked about the Uconnect system before. It's one of my favorites. It's so easy to use. You can click icons and drag them around, basically personalizing it to your wants and needs, making it just easy to use. Now when you get the regular Wagoneer, you're getting that big screen, but you're not getting the extra screens. And what I mean by that, I'll show you in the pictures, is the Grand Wagoneer, you can get up to 7 screens. So you'll have your digital gauge cluster, your big Uconnect system, your climate control system screen. You can option a screen for your passenger, which is just a little crazy. In the back seats, very premium seats by the way, but you can have dual screens on the driver and passenger side, as well as a 10-inch screen in between controlling all your features back there. Very luxurious, very premium. Just looking around this materials, or interior quality I should say, the quality is great. Materials are great. Real woods, real metals, premium leathers. They upscaled everything. A lot of the switchgear here is brand new, never before used on other vehicles. It'll slowly trickle down to other products, but this vehicle, they're very premium but very expensive. So let's talk quickly about the price. The price on this vehicle is basically the Wagoneer starts off just under $60,000 and goes all the way up to about $75,000. And the Grand Wagoneer, the more luxurious, more premium vehicle, well, that's going to start a little under $89,000 and go all the way up to about $106,000. Now, that's a lot of money, and basically these vehicles are broken down by series. So every series, 1, 2, 3, gets more premium, more luxurious. I'll throw a little thing out here on the screen showing you the pricing here. So yes, these are all new vehicles. They ride on their own unique platform. It's not shared with anything else, so it's awesome. Air ride suspension, rides like a cloud. You have a true transfer case, so if you have lots of money and you want to, you could technically take these off-road, but these are supposed to be big old American land yachts. You take your family wherever you need to go in premium and luxurious ride. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of the styling of these vehicles? What are things you like about them, what are things you don't? And what would you pick? Would you go for the little bit more affordable Wagoneer with the 5.7 liter engine, or would you get a little bit more upscale, a little more premium? Get that good old 6.4 liter? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already and you want to, check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. I talk about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, just like these big old American SUVs and EVs, a little bit of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And I got a Patreon now. If you want to support me in a more personal way, you can go there. A couple different tiers for you guys. Early access to some of my videos. It really helps me and the channel grow. But as always, I truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.